All right, episode number 3 coming at you. As you can see, over the last 24 hours, a lot has changed. The front clip, other than the radiator support and bumper, is back on. The bed's been set back so the wrap could be installed and put back. And now we have an actual, fully functional 8-door truck. Have not had a chance to get the actual logo wrapped onto the wrap, I guess you would call it, wrap on top of the wrap. Tomorrow's supposed to be a rainy day. We're going to get the door handles put back in. We're going to do a final adjustment on the doors. Radiator support, hood, tailgate and handle, tail lights, headlights, cab lights, third brake light will all be completed. The amount of effort to get it to this point has been overwhelming. I'd like to thank Matt Reniger at Black Star Wraps for pulling a good long day. You'll see a bit of a time lapse for his work. He's still got more to do. Hopefully tomorrow that will happen also, but we're definitely pumping in the effort. And when you see these changes that happen in 24 and 48 hours, it's because there's a straight, steady 24 or 48 hours put onto this. So go open the doors and show you inside. right, so one last clip of it before we get out of here. I actually got to get some real work done in between this thing. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be getting the mirrors on. They're here. Door handles on. Tail lights on. Possibly pull some wiring. Of course, big steps will be the drivetrain, but we're not going to slow down at this point. We're going to get the clip all mounted up. He's wrapping the bumper now. We're going to have that straight. We'll get off these tires and get it back onto the big boys. Getting the rings finished up for those. Go paint the wheels, have the rings color matched. You can see the scaffolding, which is coming extreme handy, considering I'm just shy of 6 foot. Full reach out. You gotta reach out pretty good to get to the handle. Those shocks are 0 height at this moment, so they've got to go up maybe a foot. Obviously the tire size difference is pretty considerable, even though this tire here is, shucks, that tire is probably 40 inches tall, maybe 42 inches tall. It definitely is. So put those big, almost 70-inch tires on there. Air up the shocks, this gonna be a big boy. I would say the roof is sitting at just shy of 10 foot now, so it's gonna be probably 12 to 13 foot tall. Even though we've got the custom trailer for it, it's still gonna be a nightmare to move around and tow. But a lot of wiring to fix, and just another little clip. That right there times about 15 is how this truck was held together. Straps galore. Holding the cab together, holding the roof on, holding the sections together, holding the bed on. So obviously crazy amount of changes in this short period of time. Daniel's working on getting a lot of the hardware together for the steering and the brakes. I'm sure we've brought this in one clip before, but look at the size of that yoke. I mean, that thing is, it's a monster. It's no joke at all. Beautiful subframe work when that was built. Definitely we have to give him a shout out. Rings are going in the paint booth as we speak. All prepped and sanded. 2-piece, so that's the outside lock looking ring like a bead lock, and that's the inside. So, getting ready to have some bright blue sprayed on those. We'll go on to the next step. Till tomorrow. There she is. Thanks for watching. All right, so Matt has put a lot of extra effort in, even though we told him it wasn't that necessary, to make this thing pretty seamless. Look in the door jambs here, just like factory. He seamed everything together. Even though nobody's gonna really see that when this door is way up here, when the tires are on it. The bottoms of the doors, everything's been jammed in. And the big impressive part is putting the cab together, because there's 3 different cabs here, all interlocked. That's no stranger to us putting them under a little bit of pressure to get some shit done, but I guess 25 years now he's been used to it, maybe even 30. SEMA show rush, truck show rushes, mud bog rushes, building show trucks, building personal trucks. He's been the man, so finishing touches coming together.